So once it's done, so you've received the advice, you've made your decision about how you want to proceed, you will then fill out an authority to proceed. Well, we will fill it out with you. This is the final page in our statement of advice. And it's where you say, okay, yes, I would like to proceed, or no, I don't want to proceed, or I want to proceed, but with some amendments. And then we write down the amendments. That is the document we use as your acceptance of our advice. So in the unlikely event there's a dispute or something down the track, we will refer back to this, because this is ultimately you saying, go and do these things now for us. We'll then work into the application form. So if we're making any changes to any sort of financial products, we will talk about your insurance. So there'll be an application form required around that. That'll also involve a personal statement, which maybe we will fill out with you, or we will arrange a tele underwriting meeting where the insurer will contact you and go through that form with you over the phone. That's a really great way to go about this, but at the moment, their wait times are at about 28 to 30 days, so it's less ideal. DoD, there is the duty of disclosure. That changed recently in the last few years. But at its simplest, it's your duty as an applicant to disclose anything that might be considered relevant to an insurer as they assess your needs for insurance. So there's a lot of paperwork here. And not just the paperwork, but as your application goes in, there'll be further follow-up stuff that we do. If we're recommending any changes around super, we will also be recommending a new account form. There'll be some investment changes form we need to do. These are different for each super fund. So there's a fund out there, I think I can name them. Aware Super, they will require a hard copy wet signature form, whereas somebody like Macquarie will do it all online. So we work out the vagaries of the different funds. There'll be a binding death benefit nomination form for you to complete. We can't really give you too much advice around that, so we factor that into a discussion around your will. And often if you're making contributions to super and we're recommending changes, there'll be a notice of intent to claim a tax deduction form. If it's an investment account, so a non-superannuation investment account, again, new account form, we'll set up a direct debit authority to transfer the money from outside of the investment into the new account. And also there's a recurring investment, a monthly contribution. We'll set up a DDR around that as well. And then really any other application forms. So we're very familiar with the age pension application forms from Centrelink. We're becoming increasingly familiar with the mod PT forms around Centrelink. Annuities are something we're doing more of. Aged care stuff we can help with. So it's really any application form to help implement the advice that we've recommended for you. Again,